Hello, everybody, and welcome to Easy Like Sunday Morning. My name's Fawn, and I will be channeling messages through the cards today. So I hope you brought your coffee. I brought my coffee and cards, and let's have an easy like Sunday morning. Let's see what the cards have to say today and what kind of journey we're going to go on. So today is 6/9 of 2024, which is a 23, which is a 5. So let's see what the 5 brings us. It's beautiful weather down here in sunny Florida. I was laying out in the sun and getting my vitamin D and grounding and enjoying the day. I hope you are. Number 5 tells you that you have a deep connection with the divine source and that nothing can prevent wisdom from finding its way to you. Your current priorities are fidelity, reliability, and loyalty. Focus on them and concentrate on healing them in both the world outside and your inner world. Number 5 brings protection, giving you the freedom to act more boldly. Its energy field is centering, bringing the strength that always recognizes and recreates itself at the end of a soul path, along with meditation, belief, and insight. Yeah, I love that. That is a great message for us. And we also got a number 28, which is a 10. And we got have the courage to be free. Know that freedom begins when desire ends. She is free flowing through life. She's free and she doesn't have a worry in the world. The light's behind her. That's a beautiful card. What does freedom mean to you? Where do you think it lies? Do you think it can be found in money, power, recognition, or enlightenment? Freedom commences where desire ceases. Freedom exists only in the present. You cannot plan for it or save it in a freedom piggy bank to make use of it later. Live in the moment and live freely. Freedom is wherever you happen to be. Look around you and seek it out. Invite it in right now into a moment that is full of potential, including the chance of freedom. Be open to it and use that freedom sometimes to behave a little irrationally or rationally, and perhaps increasingly often. Every now and then, it will give you the courage to pick yourself up and smile to yourself at the idea of acting responsible without wishing in any way to denigrate or disregard common sense, since freedom is magnanimous and can therefore accept everything with ease. When you are free in your own self, you are at one with your life purpose. You feel bound to nothing and to no one. It is only then that everything will flow through you freely and that the perfect light of the great potential will find its way to you unchallenged. To be free means to love everything without wishing to understand, without asking for meaning or reward. What will you do now? Hear your soul ask softly, what do you deserve? And when you have found your answer, be sure to act upon it and learn that freedom can only be found on the path of truth. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the lynx, the herbal essence is silver fir, the healing crystal is Apache tear, and the number is a 1. You know, that does make a lot of sense. When we desire something so bad, sometimes it doesn't free ourselves from that desire. We just want it, want it. We can't free ourselves until we have the desire. So I can see where desire would keep you bound like that. Number 1 tells you that you are a magician priestess and that now and then you require solitude in order to fully develop the capabilities within you. You need solitude now, in particular, in order to receive your vision from a spiritual teacher clearly and without compromise. Number 1 promises success and a deep bond of the heart. It will teach you to feel the moment of creation within you and to perceive yourself as a spiritual being. Its energy field is the beginning, the absolute being, the sum of all possibilities, the pure spirit of the subtle world. That is a great message to start us out on Easy Like Sunday Morning. Now, I also got the Messenger Oracle, and we got a dragon, and he's green and gold, and it says, share your thoughts. My thoughts would be we're going out of the money system and we're going into the gold and silver. And that's telling us that because today is the 9th. And on the 9th, our agreement with Saudi Arabia ends. So they are not going to accept our dollar, USD, our US dollar anymore for any oil. So what are we going to use? They went to gold and silver. We're going to go to gold and silver. So now we don't have the trading going on. Share your thoughts. You have hopes, dreams, goals, and ideas. Do not guard your ideas, jealousy, nor keep them locked within for fear that another may steal them or offer ridicule instead of support. It is time to share your vision. Tell Great Spirit and Gaia of your dreams and hopes so they may send you what you need. Speak of your dreams to others. Connect with those who share your goals and hopes, for they may be able to help you realize your dreams sooner. You should always share your dreams with somebody. That way, when it comes true, you can say, they'll look at you and go, wow, I remember you telling me that dream, because we are all parts of our dreams. Okay, now we got the source of all. Your mind is the source of all thought, magic, inspiration, and creativity. Take a moment to dwell within the divine realms of your imagination. Visualize and create endless possibilities and opportunities. Now is the time to nurture the vision within and make them manifest. We need to practice manifesting. We need to believe in ourselves more, and things will happen. If you don't believe in yourself, things don't happen. We got the angels and ancestors, and we got the medicine mother. Honor your inner knowing. Take action, do what you know you need to do. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful. And this medicine mother, inspired by West African tribal women, has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. And it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The medicine mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You're already knowing the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angel and guides are bringing you to the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. Yeah, that is a perfect, and I love her. She is just beautiful. I mean, medicine woman. And we got the sage. Be devoted and committed. Be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. Inspired by the Hindu cave dwellers and yogis of the Himalayas, the sage represents the wise one within. When this card arises, it shows that you are prepared to become a great and insightful teacher to your peers. It guides you to take notes. As the wandering yogi is on this card because your knowledge and life experiences can impart incredible insight to those with whom you come into contact. This card is also about observation and becoming more aware of who you are and all your inner workings, because that awareness can bring more clarity to your decisions. Devotion is a powerful energy. Right now, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body, but also a soul is all you need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important that you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. Yeah, we're all students and we're all teachers. What most people have learned in a lifetime, other people have never learned in a lifetime. So you need to be a teacher to others. We got the practical magic calling. And I'm going to read the Emerald Tablet 10, the Key of Time. Says, list ye, O man, and hear a mystery stranger than all that lies neath the sun. Know ye, O man, that all space is filled by worlds within worlds, one within the other, yet separate by law. The ancient knew there was parallel universes, energy and frequency and vibration. Everything is pure energy. That is a insert in my dream journal from a couple years ago, and I decided to put it in the practical magic because it is a beautiful, and that's why I wrote it. It was part of Thoth teaching. Lunar strength and lunar magic. And they've got the white wolf. Draw on empathy, contemplation, and intuition, trusting the quiet, gentle power within you, and connect with your inner knowing. Everyone is a combination of yin and yang, or feminine and masculine energy. This has nothing to do with gender, but rather the constant even flow of qualities your natural embody and can also consciously adopt. So-called feminine energy also refers to as lunar or yin energy, is a powerful force and an immense strength. Yet it is gentle too, introspective, inward, and internal. It is full of calm and fluidity. It is linked to intuition, to the subconscious, to dreams, creativity, and the flow of emotion and its association with the magic and enchantment of the moon and its cycle and with the mysteries. When this card comes to you, it indicates that your current situation will benefit from your embodying some of this lunar energy, helping you to cultivate compassion, wisdom, and your inner knowing. Listen to yourself and others and allow yourself to be vulnerable, sensitive, and empathic. It's encouraging you to look deeper, to consider less traditional situations, and to trust your ability to discern the right options for you. Most of all, this card asks you to recognize and honor your own power and remember your strength. It can also suggest you look again. Something may be hidden from you, or perhaps there's an important truth you are refusing to see. It's time to pause and look within so you can discover how you really feel about this situation. Your answers will come from knowing who you are, understanding what is most important to you, and connecting to your inner heart so you are able to express your true emotions without fear of judgment and criticism. Slow down and make time for gentle wondering, for nurturing yourself and any new ideas you have, and for going with the flow while your reflection on your options. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable can be scary, and going off plan can feel counterproductive in a world of structure and rationality. But attuning to the feminine energy of the earth and acknowledging your feminine power, regardless of gender, is a mark of strength that will increase your understanding spiritually, perception, and awareness of your path forward. Consider how you can start to integrate feminine strength into your life. Bring more magic to your everyday existence and develop your intuition. There is immense wisdom in trusting your inner guidance and following your heart. Now is the time to embrace it. I like that message. That is a perfect message for us today. Now, we are going to go to the dreams of Gaia, because the dreams of Gaia had a lot to say. Okay. Now, we'll pull the dreams of Gaia, and then the Oceanic Tarot will be a clarifier for the card. The first card we got was the Ace of Earth. And this is practicality, starting anew, new financial career opportunities, reward versus consequences, making preparation, planning for the future, material gain, and desire for security. When the Ace of Earth appears in your reading, it represents a time of change, a new beginning on the career and home front. This change is driven by a desire for financial security and independence for yourself or for those for whom you are responsible. It is time to make preparations and plans for the future so that you are not challenged or placed under stress by the changes that are coming. What do you want to do with your life? What career path will allow you to both meet your responsibilities and be fulfilled? Are you more interested in financial rewards than seeking a vocation or career that will stimulate you and make you happy? Is it time for you to think of the outcome you desire? Do you need to further your education and qualifications to create more financially rewarding opportunities, a new beginning founded in a particular and pragmatism? This is the energy of the Ace of Earth. It is time to be grounded in your approach and see tangible outcomes that meet your desire. Determine your weaknesses and strengths. Weigh your responsibilities and decide whether or not they fit with your goals and objectives. Also, be sure to consider the impact your decisions will have on those around you. Be certain of your motivation. If you desire a safe and secure environment that is free of financial stress, then now is the time to consider building solid foundations. We are going to see things collapse, because with that, we got the Tower. Number 16, which is a 7, and that's destruction. We are right now collapsing our old 3D matrix of a world, and we are going to be going into the new. So that is what this is telling us. When the Tower falls, you feel your world collapsing around you. Lightning strikes, and there is little you can do other than accept the chaos and change that it brings. This disaster is not your fault. You may be in shock at first, but this event is also a breakthrough. You're giving a chance to see the world in a very different way. Additionally, the card may signify issues with property and challenges to your security. You may be feeling vulnerable financially and in relationship too. Surrender to the universe and give up control and begin to construct a new way of working, thinking, relating, and living. You now have the freedom to start over and a strong foundation on which to rebuild whatever has fallen. This is breakdown, endings, chaos, surrender, breakthrough, beginnings, and enlightenment. The beginning, the ending. This is where we're going. This is what's happening around us right now in the 3D world. And it's going to be beautiful, but the youth card really wanted to come out. The other day, the youth card came in reverse. Today, it's coming in straight up, and it's a 3, which is a divine message. And this is quest for adventure. We are going on an adventure. Every day, we're going on a new adventure, a learning adventure, a quest for knowledge. That's what we've been doing. Live in the moment, action without thought. Defying tradition and conformity, great risk, greater reward. Assert your independence. Embrace individuality, a new direction, freedom from fear and doubts, a time of conflict or turmoil. Communication and compromise address desire. Sweet-faced and beguiling, the youth has left the security of a home and hearth. Without a backward glance, he is alone but confident in his knowledge that a loving and supportive family will be there if he needs them. on a quest for adventure and discovery. He seeks the excitement of the new and unknown in distant lands. Following whispers and rumors, he takes risks with little thought or care. His choice is to live in the moment. The past is left behind, while thoughts of the future rest only as far as his next journey. Every adventure gives him a greater knowledge of the world and his place in it. Believe himself both immortal and infallible. He often acts spontaneously, using his charm and enthusiasm to win him favor and release him from strife. He rebels against sage advice to use restraint or caution. As far as the youth is concerned, the greater the risk, the more reward the outcome. The only loyalty he shows is to those companions who journey with him. Those who are loyal to the quest will have his loyalty in return, while those who seek to curb and restrict him will be met with resistance. Those who share his passion and interests are right, while those who do not are wrong. There are no shades of gray. The youth sees all the black and white. The youth also seeks the freedom to find his own answers. Tradition be demanded. Life is too short to follow in another's footsteps and do things their way. The youth will do things his way without thought for the consequences. His concern is for today. Tomorrow can take care of itself. That's a great message. We had got the youth card the other day, and I didn't think I shuffled them good enough. And as I shuffled, it came out again. So it really wanted to be seen. So it was seen. And we got the 2 of Wands with that one, and that's vision. Look for those around you who share your vision, work together for great results. 2 highlights romance and partnerships, so you may meet a new partner or hook up with another like-minded soul to pursue new projects in order in or out of the workplace. This meeting of minds will bring you rewards as you broaden your horizon and see just what you could achieve. In education, you find the right course or teacher to inspire you to hone your skills or nurture your interests. This is partnership, creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, and inspiration. Yeah, as the youth goes on his journey, looking for the new, grounding himself in earth, he's going to have visions. We all have visions we need to listen to. Definitely. Now, we got the 6 of air. And this is a time for research and investigation. Look at and compare a range of options. Weigh the pros and cons. Be willing to compromise. Don't let rigidity hamper possibilities. A moment of apathy. Step into your personal power. Do not discredit what others offer. The 6 of air represents a solution born of compromise that lies somewhere in between the black and white, either or choice, that are so often seen as the only option available. Now is a good time to contemplate and compare a range of different options in order to discover the best solution for one and all. Therefore, it is also time for research and investigation. As you consider the options, compare, take notes, weigh the pros and cons for each, there might be a need for compromise to be made, as sometimes in order to achieve our goals and objectives, compromise is required. Now is not be the time to prevent an outcome by being inflexible and taking a rigid stance. The 6 of air also represents that singular moment, a revelation and illumination, when the mind opens and at once understands the extent of the power we have over our lives. Suddenly you see potential in everything. You see how every experience and choice made by you and others has shaped you and your life and brought you to this moment. In turn, you also understand how every choice you make is the present will shape your future. In that moment of recognition, the mind changes in an instant, and so does life itself. The six of air is representing you with the opportunity to act with mindfulness and awareness. From this moment onwards, choose to take responsibility for those thoughts, beliefs, and actions, understanding that even by taking a passive or inactive role, by doing nothing, or by allowing others to make decisions on your behalf, you are making a choice. Own it. The only drawback is that you will no longer be able to blame others for stealing your power if it was your choice to give it away. This is your moment to come of age and own your power. The sixth of air signifies an opportunity to empower and illuminate your life by opening your mind. That's a good one, especially when we had just got the youth. And we got the Eight of Swords with that, and that's restriction. Get practical and see that you are in control of your own future. Regardless of what others think, you can free yourself by being less tolerant of the demands of others. Eight means change, and this eight sees you on the brink of that change as you realize the way you're being restricted by your circumstances at work, in a relationship, or a project. The card often shows a relationship is on lockdown because one of you is not free to make a commitment. An additional meaning is being bound by too much responsibility. This is separation fears, burdens, lack of vision, being stuck, responsibility, and change. Here we've got vision. Here we got lack of vision. With the air saying research. Are you doing your own research? Got to do your own research. Okay, now the last card that we got was the 10 of water, and she was reversed. This is truly living in the present, a feeling of divine connection, a time of serenity and ease, power born of knowledge and understanding, a positive emotional state, the power of consciously projecting your energy. Say no to disruptive influence, giving life and power to shadows. Yeah, we don't want to give life and power to shadows. That's a no-no. The 10 of water reverse represents a disruptive influence or belief that threatens your peace and calm. You may be investing too much time and emotion in something that could have no real foundation or substance. It may be that your intuition is telling you that the situation is real. But even if your intuition is correct, it could still be time to put an end to the disruption. The upright 10 of water asks that you focus on the emotional energy away from things that are simply not worth your time, and care will help you to accomplish this. Therefore, be careful that you are not giving life and power to shadows by focusing your time, energy, and emotion upon them. That is a good warning, because when we are thinking the woe is me part, the shadow part, the bad part, that's drawing us into that. We don't want to live in it, because you got the 9 of wands, and that's defense. There's a lot of conflict and defense and tower and research and things like that going on in this reading. Protect what is yours by all means, but free up your thinking. Create some mental space to plan for the future. This is determination, challenges, sacrifices, hard work, protection, rigidity, and fear. The 9 sees you exerting yourself to the full, protecting your job, your property, or otherwise defending your actions. You may have made sacrifices in the past and feel that you need to justify these by staying put. However, you may need to ask yourself, if you're holding on too tightly due to fear, is this need for constant vigilance an exhausting habit rather than a free choice? Yeah, you got to think about that, because there's something blocking this right here. Now that was the end of that. Now I did ask the cards what is before us. That's kind of the overlook of what's going on. And what is right before us was the Two of Earth, and she came in reversed. Balancing work and play, balancing responsibilities and personal needs, be open to compromise, be confident but grounded. Realistic goals and expectations, take stock and prioritize. Forgive your limitations, ask for help. Stress, anxiety, fatigue, failure to manifest desire outcomes, and an inability to focus, neglect of self and others. All these are symptoms of being overburdened and overwhelmed. Too many responsibilities and goals can result in you feeling overwhelmed and weighed down. Distraction, procrastination, and the failure to meet commitments may create conflict with those around you. An unwillingness or inability to focus on what is truly important will manifest in less than desirable outcomes. When the Two of Earth appears reversed, it represents a need to take stock and to prioritize. It is time to decide what it is that is truly important to you and put all else aside. If you do not, you may lose the very thing that mattered the most to you. If you look at her, she is juggling. She is got too much going on here. And she's like blank. She's like a blank slate with so much going on, she can't even think. And the clarifier for that is the Queen of Cups, and that's sensitivity. The Queen is the Queen of Hearts, a sensitive, compassionate woman who is gentle toward her friends and openly loving toward her family and partner. She offers loyalty, inspiration, and creativity. So your projects will thrive too. As the U card in a reading, this Queen shows you that now is the time to focus on relationships, children, and sharing with friends. If single, she predicts you and are emotionally ready for new love. Tune in to your nurturing side. In decision making, your emotional intelligence is your best guide. This is love, nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. So I got some visions out of that. I seen some protection. I seen some chaos. I seen some new beginnings, and I've seen some devastation and old beginnings being crumbled around us. And yeah, that is basically what's happening to us right now. Okay, now we've got the Divine Master, the blue beings, light transmission, wounds healed, important information, and charging up. There are many names for these beings, such as extraterrestrial, star people, star ancestors, sky people, and more. Whatever they are called, they are divinely inspired, evolved beings existing in dimensions that we can't even comprehend. These dimensions are alternate realities, and so far in the future that these bright ones see beyond anything that troubles us now. These overseers of the cosmos are like angels in the sense that they are expressions of the divine, fully connected to the heart of source. Star beings exist in multiple forms, and in this case appear as blue beings. They are here to transport you energetically to their healing sanctuary so that you can be whole and healed. They come in peace, radiating the highest light and frequency that can assist you on all levels of healing. They work on a quantum level, and thus when their healing touches your life, the root cause of any dis-ease is illuminated and completely healed. If the world feels overwhelming or intense, know that hands of light are upon you now. Take a moment to retreat to a safe place to cleanse and recharge your energy. Don't feel guilty about it. You don't need to be constantly in the limelight or in the service of others. This is not a time to sacrifice your own well-being. in order to serve others. Take the time to recharge, observe, and review how you feel. This is a deeply healing time for you. You may have been on this path for a long time and experienced miraculous and healing moments, but now you are going deeper. This is about healing from the inside out. Be open to learning new information and gaining insight about your life, and will bring you a deeper state of wholeness and connection with yourself. Cosmic beings are surrounding you now and are leading the way on this ever unfolding journey. Wow, this is a great journey today, guys. Guys and dolls. Okay. We got all those. Right. We have the crystal skull, wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Crystal skulls are said to have been healing tools and wisdom keepers in the ancient civilization of Atlantis and Lemuria. Quartz crystal is also known for its capacity to amplify energy and store information. When a crystal is carved into a particular shape, it can bring healing and clarity to what it represents and uncover memories that could be essential to revealing truth. Therefore, the crystal skulls are wonderful healing tools and bring clarity to the mind and healing to the headspace. The card transports us to an energetic space representing the crystal skull consciousness. It delivers high vibrational frequency into our energy field so that we can experience clear-mindedness. If you have ever felt called to crystal skulls or have an interest in them, there's a possibility that you have connected with them in a previous incarnation. They are gateways to clarity and potential. All aspects of your life are becoming clearer at this time. Expect to become aware of what you need to step away from to have a more focused path. You may have felt indecisive, but now you are downloading direct guidance from the heart of source so that you can live and express yourself in a more authentic way. Know that downloads often appear as your own inner guidance, encouraging you to move forward. The key is to recognize the calmness they bring. This is a time of clarity and connection. Crystal Skull Wisdom is here to bring clarification to what you have been receiving within. In order for the next phase of your journey to unfold, you must follow the information you have received. You know what you need to do to heal and grow. If you've been asking for a sign that the healing work you have been doing has been successful, trust that this card is the message you have been waiting for. That was a good card. Now, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Human Spirit Oracle. What you got to say? We got a number 40, which is a 4, and this is blessings in disguise. No. Did you just lose that toxic person your loved ones have been warning you about? Guess what? That is amazing news. Or perhaps the dead-end job has sent you packing. Hooray, celebrate. Sometimes we cannot see an opportunity for what it truly is. Have you recently lost a job, been turned down for a gig, or bombed on a date? Then think of it as the universe removing something from your path so that it can send you what you truly deserve. Sometimes we become comfortable or feel unworthy, so we stay put, afraid to look for those blessings. Now is the time to think about what change you could benefit from that might feel a wee bit uncomfortable. We absolutely know it can be terrifying to walk away from a long-time comfort zone, even if we were miserable there. We ask you to be fearless. Be the hero of your own story. I love that. I think we should all be heroes of our own story. And we got the new one, the Golden Future Oracle. Number 16, which is a 7, psychic gifts. Learn to trust your intuition. When the frequencies of people's throat chakras become fully fifth dimensional, they become telepathic. This engenders direct, honest, and clear communication, which in turn creates trust, peace, and a sense of safety. Clairvoyance and remote viewing are possible when certain chambers of the third eye chakra are activated. In the golden future, everyone will see auras and energy fields, so everyone will be revealed. We will know exactly who everyone is and their gifts and talents, as well as how they feel. Everyone will be able to send and receive video message directly from third eye to third eye and tune in to what is happening far away. Many will be able to see into the future. As the veil between the worlds thin, people will see clairvoyantly through the dimension into the spiritual and angelic realms and communicate with the beings of light who guide and help us. In the golden future, people's calm, clear minds will enable their psychic gifts to develop. Choosing this card indicates it is time to ask Archangel Muriel, the beautiful pink and white angel of love, compassion, and harmony, to help you develop your psychic chakras and have confidence in the guidance you receive. She enables you to see with new eyes and to trust your sixth sense. So center yourself and clear your mind. The more deeply you relax and soothe your thoughts and emotions, the easier it will become to bring forward your psychic and spiritual gifts. Be very aware of your gut feelings and act on them. Observe your psychic impressions about people and learn to trust what you receive. Practice looking through the slightly beyond people and trees to sense what their auras reveal. Validate your flashes of intuition and they will become stronger and more frequent. I really like that. That is a great message. I want to make sure that's the last page. Yeah. Wow. He's got the hummingbird and all the lights and everything. That's a beautiful card. Well, that was a great reading for Easy Like Sunday morning. And that's great. So I think we're done. Oh, by the way, I did have a friend they were talking to. They just bulldozed a big, huge bank up in Tally that's been there many, many, many years. And now they're building a little bank. And I've been talking about these little banks going up everywhere. And the lady says, it was just what you were talking about last week, where they're going to be like, they didn't call them exactly that, but that's what it sounded like wealth management, because they are going to be managing our wealth because we are getting all the gold and silver is ours. So once they return everything they've stole from us, we go back to 1955 prices, we'll all be rich. Nobody will be poor. Nobody will be homeless. Can't wait. And the healing techniques are starting to come out. They've got one going in Miami where they can actually don't have to cut into you and they can get rid of brain tumors. It's amazing. So yeah, it is going to come out. The 6,000 patents will be released, but I think they're going to gradually start to be released. So let's keep an eye on everything out there and just stock up on stuff and stay aware, stay observant, and protect yourself. Now, I love everybody, and may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.